A global superpower has launched a strike in Yemen using B-2 bombers, as the ongoing conflict in the Red Sea shows no signs of resolution. Daily escalations continue with fresh assaults, threats, and retaliations. Amid this volatile situation, the United States once again proves that its military is not only operational but advancing. Stealth bombers, space-targeting interceptor missiles, and precision-strike drones serve a dual purpose, not only as weapons but as powerful signals. In this video, we'll break down a carefully executed U.S. operation against the Houthis, which left behind nothing but ruins and a stark warning. Never underestimate a superpower's might. On March 16, 2025, at 4:30 a.m. local time, two Spirit strategic bombers departed Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri. Their brief taxi across the tarmac ended with a takeoff into darkness. After refueling over the Mediterranean and covering 11,000 kilometers, the aircraft entered Yemeni airspace at 1:30 a.m. local time on March 17th. The most sensitive phase of the operation began. Inside each bomber, co-pilots simultaneously triggered the automated bomb release system. From that moment on, the mission relied entirely on the aircraft's onboard computers. As the planes neared the release point, GPS satellites accurately tracked their positions. The coordinates matched the preloaded targeting data, and electromagnetic locks quietly opened, letting the bombs fall into the night. Each bomb, about 4 meters, 13.5 feet long, began its descent from 15,000 meters, around 50,000 feet, gliding nearly 25 kilometers, 15 miles, to their designated targets. Guided by a laser system installed on the aircraft, the bombs homed in on their marks with pinpoint accuracy. The invisible laser beam illuminated the targets, while the bomb sensors kept them precisely on course. The operation involved the deployment of GBU 28 bunker buster bombs, each weighing approximately 2.2 metric tons, about 4,500 pounds. These laser-guided munitions can travel up to 30 kilometers, 18 miles, and are designed to penetrate up to 2.5 meters, 8 feet, of reinforced concrete. Explosions quickly erupted across the ground. Intense yellow-red flashes, followed by secondary detonations indicating stored ammunition had been hit. American media soon confirmed that the U.S. had carried out precise airstrikes on Houthi-controlled weapon storage sites, marking the debut use of B-2 bombers in this conflict. 5 fortified underground depots near Sada and Sana'a were targeted. The Pentagon stated these facilities held missiles and munitions used to attack commercial and military vessels in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin highlighted the strikes as a testament to America's unparalleled global reach and operational flexibility. Local reports, including those from the Houthi-run Al Masirah TV, confirmed strikes in those regions, though specific damage and casualty figures were unavailable. These actions also served as a veiled message to Iran, the Houthis' chief backer, which had previously launched missile attacks on Israel. But the strikes didn't end there. Just 3 hours later, a B-52 Stratofortress bomber launched from Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, flying over 1,500 kilometers, about 1,000 miles, to unleash 20 AGM-158 JSSM missiles. These cruise missiles, each with a range of around 370 kilometers and a 450-kilogram high-explosive warhead, hit 4 Houthi training facilities, causing substantial casualties and dealing a significant psychological blow to the insurgents. These back-to-back strikes were part of a broader U.S. military effort targeting the Houthis, launched on March 15, 2025, under the codename Rough Rider. This campaign has included over 200 airstrikes aimed at various strategic assets, such as radar installations, air defenses, and sites used to launch ballistic missiles and drones. That same evening at 8 p.m. local time, the Houthis retaliated by firing 2 missiles at the USS Stout, DDG-55, a destroyer assigned to a carrier strike group led by the aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman. The group also included the guided missile cruiser USS Gettysburg, CG-64, and the destroyer USS Jason Dunham, DDG-109. Operating in the Red Sea during March and April 2025, the strike group was tasked with protecting maritime trade routes and providing air and missile defense coverage. The Houthis used Chinese-made C-802 anti-ship cruise missiles, or the Iranian variant known as the Qadir, for the attack. These missiles have an operational range of about 120 kilometers, 75 miles, and are armed with a 165 kilograms, 360 pounds, shaped charge warhead. They cruise at subsonic speeds of Mach 0.9, accelerating to Mach 1.4 as they approach their target. Their low-altitude flight path, just 8 to 9 meters, about 30 feet, above sea level, makes them especially hard to detect and intercept. In response, the Stout's captain activated the NOCA, Networked Off-Board Countermeasure Architecture, decoy system developed jointly by the United States and Australia. This defense system fires rocket-powered decoys that ascend to altitudes between 500 and 1,000 meters, 1,600 to 3,200 feet, where they hover and emit amplified radar signatures using a DRFM repeater. These false signals draw enemy missiles away from their real targets. Each destroyer is equipped with 2 NOCA launchers, one fore and one aft, each holding 2 or 3 decoys. Thanks to this system, the hostile missiles missed their mark and fell harmlessly into the sea. On April 19th, the U.S. retaliated once more. Between 1:30 and 2:30 a.m. local time in Yemen, F/A-18E/F Super Hornet fighter jets launched from the deck of the USS Harry S. Truman carried out a precision strike in the Red Sea. Within 20 minutes, they attacked the Iranian vessel Iron Zagros. Hours later, Saudi media reported the ship had been sunk, though these claims were swiftly denied by both American and Iranian officials. The Zagros, introduced by the Iranian Navy on January 15, 2025, from the Bandar Abbas shipyard, is an advanced reconnaissance vessel designed to intercept radar and radio transmissions and relay targeting data to Houthi forces in Yemen. While both Iran and the U.S. denied the ship's destruction, it is likely that the vessel was indeed hit, though neither side wants to escalate the situation into a broader regional war. This mirrors a 2021 incident in which Israeli forces sabotaged the Houthis, another Iranian intelligence ship operating in a similar role. Later the same day, in apparent frustration over their losses, the Houthis launched ballistic missiles toward Israel. They possess several missile systems capable of reaching Israeli territory. Chief among them is the Baran 2H, with a range of 800 to 1,000 kilometers, 500 to 600 miles, and a warhead weighing up to 500 kilograms, approximately 1,100 pounds, sufficient to reach southern Israel. This missile has seen use between 2021 and 2023, and reportedly again in 2024 to 2025. The Houthis are also believed to have access to the more advanced Baran 3, which has a range of up to 1,500 kilometers, 930 miles, potentially reaching central Israel. Though rarely acknowledged by the group, the Baran 3 is thought to have been launched in a limited number of cases. All these missiles originate from Iranian designs and utilize inertial guidance systems. They are typically launched from mobile platforms and, due to their reliance on inertial navigation, are susceptible to interception. Nonetheless, their significant payloads make them a grave threat to civilian areas despite their relatively low accuracy. The American destroyer USS Carney detected the incoming threats and swiftly responded by launching SM-3 interceptor missiles. The Standard Missile 3 SM-3 is among the most advanced missile interceptors in the U.S. arsenal. Unlike conventional air defense systems, the SM-3 is specifically designed to engage and destroy ballistic missiles in space, beyond the Earth's atmosphere. It plays a critical role in the Aegis ballistic missile defense system, which is deployed on both Arleigh Burke-class destroyers and land-based platforms like Aegis Ashore in Romania and Poland. Each SM-3 missile weighs about 1.5 tons and can engage targets at ranges between 700 and 2,500 kilometers, approximately 430 to 1,550 miles, depending on the variant. It can intercept threats at altitudes reaching 500 kilometers, about 300 miles, and travels at speeds exceeding 3 kilometers per second, roughly Mach 10. Instead of using an explosive warhead, the SM-3 employs a hit-to-kill method, striking its target with immense kinetic force. Once launched, the three-stage missile propels a lightweight exo-atmospheric kill vehicle, LEAP, into space. LEAP uses onboard sensors and small thrusters to guide itself toward the target with extreme precision. The resulting collision, at a relative speed of over 25,000 kilometers per hour, around 15,500 miles per hour, is powerful enough to obliterate the incoming threat. A notable example of its effectiveness was in 2008, when an SM-3 successfully destroyed the defunct USA-193 satellite traveling at 27,000 kilometers per hour, about 16,800 miles per hour. The SM-3 remains a cornerstone of U.S. global missile defense strategy and a strong deterrent in the face of ongoing threats from nations like North Korea and Iran. On March 20th, the U.S. resumed its strikes in Yemen, this time using F-15 fighter jets and MQ-9 Reaper drones. The Houthis attempted to counter with 5 drones, all of which were promptly shot down. As the conflict in the Red Sea drags on, it becomes increasingly clear that the U.S. military is not merely responding. It is proactively neutralizing threats before they materialize. The next clash is only a matter of timing and coordinates. The world is undeniably undergoing major upheaval. Conflicts continue to flare across the globe. Ukraine, Syria, Yemen, along the India-Pakistan border, and tensions rise as China eyes Taiwan. In such a volatile global environment, maintaining a modern, capable military is essential to ensuring security and stability. The United States is clearly committed to this approach, continually advancing and refining its defense capabilities. That concludes today's report. Sadly, the next chapter in the Red Sea saga likely isn't far off. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you again soon.